Boom, bang, clash. No, that's not the sound of your neighbor setting off fireworks in the middle of the night. It's the sound of history being made. Welcome back to the Shiny-Headed Historian, the show where we break down the past, one epic tale at a time. I'm your host, Mr. J, bringing you history with a side of humor and a whole lot of bald wisdom. Today, we're talking about the biggest battles in the American Revolution, fights that changed the course of history. The American colonists weren't just arguing with Britain over taxes. They were throwing punches, firing muskets, and pulling off some pretty wild battle strategies. Some fights were victories, some were defeats. Some were plain messy, giving you some side-eye there, Bunker Hill. But all played a role in shaping the future of the United States. So grab your powdered wigs and let's dive on in. The Battle of Lexington and Concord, April 19th, 1775. This is where it all began. The British marched to seize weapons in Concord, but the colonial Minutemen were like, not on our watch. At Lexington, the first shots were fired. The shots heard round the world. Nobody knows who pulled the trigger first, but talk about awkward in terms of starting a war. The British ended up retreating to Boston, probably rethinking their life choices, but this battle proved that the Patriots weren't just going to roll over. The Revolution had officially kicked off. The Battle of Bunker Hill, June 17, 1775. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes. Translation, hold your fire until they get super close, because we don't have unlimited ammo, people. Even though the British won, it was kind of a victory that probably didn't feel so great, because over 1,000 British soldiers were lost. The Patriots, on the other hand, walked away with the confidence and the realization that, hey, maybe we can actually do this. Now on to the Battle of Saratoga, September and October of 1777. Now this was a game changer. The British had a big plan, split the colonies in half and take the control. The Americans had a better plan. No thanks. The victory at Saratoga convinced France to join the fight, because nothing says we mean business like taking down a British army. With French troops, supplies, and ships, the Patriots suddenly had a much better shot of winning this war. The Battle of Yorktown, October 1781. And now for the grand finale. Picture this. General Washington, the French army, and the Patriots surround British General Cornwallis in Yorktown. The British are trapped. Cornwallis looks around and realizes, well, this ain't good. After weeks of fighting, the British surrender. Game over. The war is won. America is officially on its way to independence. Cue the victory dance, or maybe a dramatic exit for Cornwallis. Cue the victory dance, or maybe dramatic exit for Cornwallis. Yeah, these battles happened a long time ago, so why do they matter? Each of these battles in this war played a huge role. Lexington and Concord started the fight. Bunker Hill showed that the Patriots could compete. Saratoga brought in French backup. And Yorktown sealed the deal. Without these battles, who knows what history would look like today? Maybe we'd still be drinking tea with our pinkies up. Well, that's it for today's episode. What do you think was the most important battle of the American Revolution? Let me know. And don't forget to tune in next time for more of the Shiny-Headed Historian, where history is epic, educational, and maybe just a bit ridiculous. Until then, stay curious, keep questioning, keep learning.